Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hi, my name's Lu and welcome to Lumazing. If you're watching this video, I would like to assume that you are interested in going to Mulungushi University, or you just want to know about it, or you find me entertaining. Yeah. Whatever your reason might be, I just want to give you a really quick disclaimer. Number one, I don't represent the school in any single way, shape, or form, okay? Everything that I'm going to say in this video is based on my experience, and this is just my opinion. And number three, everything I'm saying is as of 3rd August 2023. So if you're watching this video 2 years from now, maybe some things have changed, maybe some things haven't changed, and I just don't want you to quote me, because like everything I'm saying is as of today, 3rd August 2023. So with that being said, let's get into the video.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
10 things that I wish I knew before going to Mulungushi University. Number one, I wish I knew that most of the geysers don't work. Okay. The school does have geysers that used to work once upon a time, but then now most of them don't work. Keep in mind, as of 2023, maybe you're watching this 2 years from now and all the geysers are working, or all the geysers are not working, but like as of today, most of them don't work. So if you're one person who can't stand a cold shower, I highly encourage you to come with a kettle, or to come with something that's going to heat your water for your bath. If you're lucky, you might find yourself in a hostel that has working geysers. From my experience in 2020, when I was in first year, I was in a hostel that had working geysers, and the water was hot almost all the time. It was hot. But then in 2021, I got moved to a different hostel where the geysers only used to work in the morning and late in the night. So if you want to take a hot shower, you need to wake up super early, or you need to stay up really late for you to take a hot shower. Then in 2022, I moved to another hostel where the geyser just wasn't working. Okay. From the beginning of the academic year to the end of the academic year, the geyser in my room just wasn't working, and unfortunately I had to boil water every single morning and every single night. But honestly, there are some people who don't even mind, but I just wish I knew that the geysers, most of the geysers don't work. The second thing that I wish I knew is the location of Mulungushi University. So in case you've never been there, Mulungushi University is not in the heart of town. It's not in a busy city. I would like to safely say that Mulungushi University is located in a bushy area. Okay, yeah, in a bushy area. So there's a lot of bush around the university. But it's not thick bush, it's maintained properly. Yeah. So there are like trees, there's green grass. It's pretty chilled, okay? But it's not in the heart of town. And because it's not in the heart of town, you need to get a bus to go to the mall. You need to get a cab to go to the mall. You just need to get on a bus or a cab to move from the university into town for you to do your grocery shopping, for you to do your shopping, for you to do your lunch dates and everything like that, because the university itself is located away from the town center, okay? Like far away from the town center. It's like a 30-minute, 40-minute drive from the school to the town center. So yeah, because of that, it's even quiet. I feel like that's a big advantage. So it's super conducive for learning because you don't have all these noises around. It's like really quiet and very nice. Nobody disturbs you, which is great for you to focus on your academics. The third thing on my list is, because of the location of the school, there aren't many good boarding houses around the university. Personally, I prefer being accommodated by the university. Like, I would pick university accommodation over being in a boarding house, okay? Just because I don't like the boarding houses and I feel like they are far from the school. But if you don't mind, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And about those boarding houses, ew. I'm sorry, but like the boarding houses are a 4 out of 10. Okay, like proper solid 4 out of 10. Some are even a 2 out of 10, others are 1 out of 10. And the funny thing is, most times there are no boarding houses left. Like there are no bed spaces left because people are rushing to get to the boarding houses, even if they are trash, in my opinion. But yeah, they just want to be accommodated. It's for the sake of going to uni. So yeah. If you're thinking the boarding houses are like the Kamloops boarding houses in Lusaka, no, they're not. They're not. Maybe just one, which is the White House, but then the other ones, no, no. And prices of boarding houses range from about 650 or 700 to be safe to 1,500 per month. Yeah. So depending on the bed space or depending on the boarding house and the conditions of that place, you might pay from 750 to 1,500 per month. The network in the boarding houses is trash, okay? The network off campus is horrible. I'm so sorry. But the network on campus is good. Well, at least for me and the network I use, it's just fine. But then off campus, horrible. Ew. Number 4, the fourth thing that I wish I knew about Mulungushi University is that it being located away from the town center means that transport is going to be expensive. Tell me why I'm spending 100 kwacha to go into town and come back. 50 kwacha going, 50 kwacha coming back. Like, bro. Another thing I wish I knew about Mulungushi University is, well, this isn't necessarily about the school, but about the city in which the school is found. Yeah, we don't have KFC, okay? We don't have KFC, we don't have Nando's, we don't have Gigi Bonta, we don't have like a lot of eating places, a lot of good eating places, yeah? So for me, if I had to rank them, I would say across, yeah, there's a market that sells food and they mainly sell like Zambian food. They sell nshima, chicken, beef, fish. Yeah, you can get a plate at like 50 kwacha, 40 kwacha, 35 kwacha. And then you have things like fries and sausage that goes for 25 kwacha plain fries, 30 kwacha or 35 for fries and sausage, and 40 kwacha or 45 for fries and chicken. And then you have another place opposite the university called White House. I don't know what its actual name is, but I just call it White House. Yeah, a lot of people go there to have their birthdays and just chill. I like to go there to swim. I don't like the food. I'm sorry. I feel like the food is just overrated. Like it's not that deep, honestly. But yeah, the place, it's convenient because it's right opposite the university, you know. That's why I would say, oh, you can go there. But for the service you're getting, no. No. But anyway, prices there range from like 90 kwacha to maybe 200 kwacha. And then after that we have Hungry Lion, Debonaires and Steers, and that's also a bit student budget friendly. But for these ones, you need to keep in mind that you're going to pay for transport from the university into town just so you can get your Hungry Lion, Debonaires or Steers. So yeah, prices for this ranges from about 70 kwacha to 200 also, same as White House. But there's just that extra cost of transport because you're moving from the school into town. Yeah, so roughly you'd be paying 250, 300, you know, if you're going for like proper lunch. But then if it's just like big bite two, then maybe you pay 150. And then from that we have Mahak, which is sort of student budget friendly, you know, but this one is at the mall. It's an eating place. I like the food. But it's spicy. It's Indian cuisine. Okay, so if you like that, then great. If you don't, then no. Yeah, and then the last one on my list is Cafe Choconila, which is by far my favorite. Although it's quite inconsistent, I'm going to be honest with you. The food is great. Like the food is really, really nice, but the customer service is not nice. at all, okay? Because one moment you go there, they'll treat you like a princess. Your food is out in 5, 10, 20 minutes. And then the next day you go there, you'll be sitting there waiting for an hour for your food. Like, why? Aish, guys, one time I waited for an hour. I was so pissed. I was just like, I would have gone to Hungry Lion, okay? I would have gone to Hungry Lion. But I don't know. I don't know if it's because the manager wasn't there. I don't know. But yeah, and what made it worse is nobody bothered to apologize for why the food was taking so long. Nobody gave a discount for their poor customer service. Nobody, like, no, okay? And in that moment, yes, I was upset. Yes, I didn't like the customer service, but then I didn't want to give a bad review on Good Eats because I just felt, oh, it's a bad day. The next time, I waited for an hour and 20 minutes. Like, bro, an hour and 20 minutes. Like, do you know how big an hour and 20 minutes is? Like, when the food came, it came with the bill. And in my head, I'm like, you made us wait this long just to get food, but you want us to pay in 5 minutes, even before we finish our food. Like, why? Why? Bruh. If you're going to go to Cafe Choconila, honestly, I would encourage you to eat before you go in case you're going to wait the way I waited. But yeah, it's inconsistent. The food is great, don't get me wrong. Food is great, the place is good, the Wi-Fi is fast, but just that waiting, no. And then we have Urban Bliss Hotel. I don't like the food there because it's super spicy and also inconsistent. No. The place is good for pictures. Yeah, it's on the pricey side. Yeah. Oh, so it's Cafe Choconila. It's not student budget friendly, okay? You need to plan ahead before you go there because prices range from like maybe 115 kwacha to like 330 kwacha. Yeah, that price range. That's if you're going with a friend. Yeah, but if you're going alone and you're just going to eat one meal, then I guess 200 is fine. Yeah, 200 is fine. But keep in mind that you're paying for transport as well, so 300 is fine. Yeah, so those are like the eating places in case you want to have your birthday or you want to just go out with your friends and stuff. But you can also just have a picnic on campus because there's a lot of grass that's green and nice. And so you can just have a picnic with your friends and that's super, super fine. But anyway, enough about the food and the chill spots. If you know any other chill spots in Kabwe, please let me know in the comment section because yeah, I'm tired of going to these eating places that make me wait for 1 hour, 30 minutes. Another thing that I wish I knew about Mulungushi University is that you can book your room in advance, okay? Before you even come to the university, when you've been given your acceptance letter, you've been given your student details to access your student portal, you can book your room in advance, okay? You don't need to come to the university to apply for a room. No, apply online. It's way, way quicker because once you've applied online, they reserve that room for you for, I think, a week. Yeah, I think a week, if I'm not mistaken. So they reserve that room for you. And then when you're on campus, you just tell them, oh, I booked this room or I reserved this room. And then they're going to give you the key. Yeah, but then if you don't, you would have to do that process while on campus when you can do it from the comfort of your home. You know, another thing I wish I knew before going to Mulungushi University is the difference between up school and down school. Okay, so if you're familiar with my content and you've watched my content, most of the places I show at the university are found up school. And yeah, most things you see are things that are up school. Down school is not the same as up school at all, okay? The hostels that are found down school are not the same as the hostels that are found up school. And so even the prices of the hostels down school are lower than the prices of the hostels up school. Yeah. The dining hall down school is different from the dining hall up school. The classrooms down school are different from the classrooms up school. The type of furniture down school is different from the type of furniture up school, but both are part of the university. Maybe I have a video about down school somewhere here. I'll try to link it just so you can have a feel of what down school looks like. And then up school is what you see in my videos. So Yeah. Another thing I wish about the school is that there are cameras in the lecture halls, okay? And those cameras work. So in case you're trying to do any funny business during exams, you will be expelled. Cause bro, as much as there are invigilators in the room with you, there are also people working the CCTV, okay? And they're looking at everybody. And if they see you, they're going to fish you out and they're going to send you away. Okay. And speaking of sending away, another thing that I wish I knew about Mulungushi University is that they are super, super serious when it comes to people breaking the rules. Okay. So please make sure you read the rules carefully before you come, because you might find yourself breaking rules and they're just going to send you away, or they're going to give you the punishment based on the rule that you've broken, because there's a list of rules and a penalty if you break the rule. So if the penalty is you being expelled or being suspended for an academic year or for a semester, that is going to be put in place. You will be expelled, you will be suspended. Okay. So if you're planning to cause a riot, cause a scene, yada yada what, bro, if that is against the school rules, which it is, by the way, you'll be chucked out. Like, no delays. Okay. Don't go with the crowd thinking, oh, there are 1,000 people who are rioting, let me be a part of them. They will single you out and they will expel you. They will single you out and they will suspend you. So this is just like advice. I'm not threatening anybody, but this is just advice to you who's coming to MU. Don't try any funny business, okay? There's a proper civilized way, a proper channel of communication that you can follow to, give your grievances, to let the administration know that you're not happy with something. Do not riot, please. And you know that thing that other universities in Zambia do where they have a pot ceremony and they bang pots shouting fresh awawa. Yeah, we don't do that at my school. We don't do that. We don't do that. I remember the last time people wanted to have a pot ceremony during the first test. The invigilators just came out and were like, you're making noise. Okay, your friends are writing a test. Let them focus. Go and make your noise outside. Go and make your noise somewhere else. And there were just like, 30 people, 40 people maybe? It was, yeah, that's not us. Pot ceremony, yeah. Leave it for the other universities. Another thing that I wish I knew is that the rooms are cold. Like, the rooms are so cold. No. Let me just say, the place is cold, okay? So when it's cold, bro, it's really, really cold. And then when it's hot, it gets super hot, especially during the day. And when it's raining, during the rainy season, it rains cats and dogs. Okay, so if you're coming to the university, please, I would advise you to bring some warm clothes and some warm beddings for your stay at the university. And I would also encourage you to come with some mosquito repellent or insect repellent, because there are a lot of insects creeping and crawling around. So if that bothers you, please do come with some insect repellent or mosquito repellent, and also a mosquito net if you're okay with sleeping under a mosquito net. Another thing that I wish I knew is that the water is brown. Now, I don't know if this is a problem at the school or a problem in Central Province or a problem in Kapiri district. Bro, tell me why both schools I've been to in Kapiri have brown water. Okay, this isn't just at Mulungushi University. Even the boarding school that I went to in Kapiri had brown water. And most of the times, the water would be brown the first 2 weeks of being on campus or the first 2 weeks of being in school. I don't know. Is it because we weren't using the taps, or like the taps weren't being used and so dirt was in the system? I don't know. But yeah, from my experience, the first week at least, or even the first 2 weeks at most, the water is brown. You need to wait for it to settle before you can bathe that water. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But throughout the semester, the water is like clear and it's fine, because I don't know, water has been running in the pipes. I honestly don't know why the water is brown the first 2 weeks. I honestly don't know. For me, I don't buy mineral water, or like I don't buy bottled water. I just boil my water. And I have a friend of mine who chlorinates her water. So yeah, you can do either of that just to make the water safe for you to drink. Yeah, it's just a safe practice. I mean, like, we boil our water even here at home. Oh, well, we drink bottled water, but yeah, you can boil your water just for it to be safe to drink. And yeah, another thing that I wish I knew about the water is that sometimes the water trips. Okay, so sometimes the water trips. Like, they'll put out an announcement saying, oh, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., we're not going to have water. And you're not going to have water. The water might just be in the laundry rooms or the outside taps, but you're not going to have water flowing through in your rooms. Yeah, and in those moments, I would highly encourage you to like close your taps, because if the water is restored and you're not in your room and the tap is open, then your room is going to flood. So, yeah, this doesn't happen all the time. By the way, this doesn't happen all the time. There are just some days when there's maintenance going on and they have to shut down the water supply. Or sometimes when there's maintenance going on, or they're trying to fix the electricity situation, and so there's no electricity on campus. So keep that in mind. Or, well, there's no electricity in the hostels, but there's like electricity in other parts of the university. So keep that in mind. So I would even encourage you to come with a bucket for fetching water in cases where there's no water on campus. Then you have water stored in your buckets. Another thing that I wish I knew, and this is specifically to people who want to pursue medicine, is you're not going to directly do medicine. First, you're going to be in NS, Natural Sciences, so you have to take physics, biology, chemistry, and mathematics, and then you need to make points, okay? So if you make enough points, then you can go and study medicine at the Livingstone campus. But if you don't make enough points, unfortunately, you would have to choose a different course to take, or a different program to take, and not medicine. So if you're coming to the school thinking, oh, I want to be a doctor, yeah, like, you really need to work hard in first year so that you make enough points so that you can go to Livingstone. But if you don't, then that won't be the case for you. You will be at the town campus or at the Great North Road campus doing something else other than medicine. So just keep that in mind. The last thing that I wish I knew about the school is that Lumazing does not represent the school. Okay? She doesn't represent the school in any single way. So what I show you is just based on my experience, and what I show you is my life at the university. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to live like Lumazing, oh, I'm going to do this like the Z student, yada yada yada, you might just not. Because, we're different. We are different, and my experiences are different from your experiences. My program is different from your program. And also, if you're coming in first year in NS, your life might be very, very different from my life on the internet, because what I show is the life of a second year student, third year student, and soon to be fourth year student. Yeah, and my pressure is different from your pressure. You have the responsibility of adapting as quickly as possible to the university environment. For me, I'm used to it. So yeah, if there's anything that I have left out, please let me know in the comment section below. Or if you are at Mulungushi University and there's something that you wish you knew, let me know in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure it might be of help to somebody who's planning to go to the university. So yeah.